A side with the look, strut and aura of champions in waiting, Mamelodi Sundowns aim for ABSA Premiership doubles in successive seasons without a goal conceded against a Golden Arrows that has slid to just 3 points off the relegation battle and 3 points off the top 8 in the same breath. We are exclusively live from Loftus Versfeld as your World of Champions focuses on the super disky dream of crowning champions every May, as we find out who, of course, will win this particular race in ABSA Premiership football. What's pressing down with the ball in. Not the best of marking it. The first time of asking is Nascimento, looking for his first Sundowns in ABSA Premiership football. Off of the frame of the goal then, and Arrows will have themselves to blame for the defending and space afforded Sundowns.
What is it going to take for him to get one in the back of the net? I don't know how many uprights and crossbars has he been able to hit since joining Mamelodi Sundowns, which is what you want, composure, when you're in that area.
Zwane on the move, down with the pass. Langerman the option, early with the ball in. Villa losing out in the air. Well, one back by Klompo. Villarasi with the turn, they're looking for the penalty, given.
But they're so quick, the movement, the ball, the combination passes. One of those moments, you'll be a second late, and that's the result.
Madisha, another to have scored from the penalty spot at Sundowns. It seems penalties are the central defender's duty in sharing the love. Can he open the scoring here for Mamelodi Sundowns? Here is the Brazilian. Eye on the keeper, waited till the last moment to decide where to send it. That's a skill. 1-0 Sundowns.
And as a keeper, once you commit, I can tell you, the ball will actually run past your leg because you've committed, you're grounded, you can't move. And it's the best penalty to be able to take, commit the goalkeeper and then roll it.
Numbers in there, Fenter's ball, and that's great goalkeeping. It had zip on it, that ball from Fenter. It wasn't just played into the box, it really had a zip. From the goalkeeping, there goes the counter-attack with Percy Dow opening up. Percy Dow, they're looking for another penalty.
If you're a Dow and you've broken through like that and you still have a chance to run onto the ball, you won't deliberately fall.
And the question is, how much of the ball does the defender actually get? From those replays, it would look right foot on left toe.
If there's contact on that right foot, that's basically what eventually caused him to trip.
Zwane.
Weight of the pass, look at the weight of the pass from Serena as it rolls it across to Villarasi. And similar setup for Villarasi to Zwane, but maybe just a bit too much.
Percy Dow. Zwane under pressure. Klompo. Percy Dow! Side netting.
Do you really think he was a little bit on the selfish side with the angle being so tight?
Yeah.
Cut back would have been a definitely better option. But he does well to keep himself on side, yeah. If you, like I said, in that first half, if you've been playing on the back foot as much as they did, the moments to go forward were very far, or few and far in between.
Onside is Langerman. Zwane! Baeva comes up with the goods in the save.
Point blank.
Lovely little touch from Percy Dow.
Beats the offside trap, cuts it back. What a touch. Excellent goalkeeping. Well positioned.
Gaston Sereno. Villa! Oh, that's well read by Baeva. Off his line in a flash, and now those hands are up for the change to be made. Now they're imploring Peter Musimani to make the necessary changes, and Villa seems to be the man they've got in mind for the change out in the stands. Ball in, Morena, lets it run, launches one, pass it down, shoot. Oh, what a save! Down, not to be denied. Ball counts.
Possibly an offside call. Remember, the goalkeeper, there's got to be 2 players of the opposition in between the attacker and the goal line. I think at the time, let's look what happens here. Where does this offside call come from? Handball. Handball will be the reason, more likely.
As he's running towards them, Mr. Bongo is slapping his arm, his left arm with his right hand to suggest handball then against Dow. It's not always going to be pretty. It is for the most part, but not always for Mamelodi Sundowns. Today they had to manage the result. Suga and company worked their socks off. Out in the stands, they were involved with every moment, every touch, every kick, every whistle. In the end, it is the side with the struts, the look and the aura of champions in waiting that wins it. Sundowns 1, Arrows no. It's still the stuff Absa-Premiership teams are made of.
How did you feel going into the break, just with that narrow win, and how did you want to change the game? Also looking at the number of opportunities that you could have, put back.
Yeah, we had our chances. We were hesitating there. We could have scored. I mean, we have seen so many chances that we didn't take, or probably the goalkeeper was good, or our finishing was not good. But I can't blame the boys, because they're arriving there and they're creating the chances. And with the stress, with the pressure, they're still able to punch holes into the defense and of Arrows and try to score. They tried to score the second goal, but it was not easy. I think Arrows played well. We were just much better than them.
All eyes on Masanda One and the quality that you possess.
And doing well, but I'm happy for Gaston. He got man of the match. He hit the post again. But what's more important, Carol, for tonight, the guys, people were a little bit nervous, but the team is matured. They can string passes and kill the game in possession of the ball. Possession for possession, not many people can do that. You will be kicking the ball forward and kicking the ball and giving the ball to the opponents, and the ball comes back. So Kekana, Mabunda, Anele, they've got experience to kill the game with the ball. That's what humbles me tonight. To keep the ball and keep going and trying to score. It was not an easy game.
And with the experience that you have, you're dancing at 3 weddings. If you look at the different competitions you're campaigning in, but you're waltzing through it. On to the next, another narrow victory for Mamelodi Sundowns. When you looked at it, how difficult was it for your side to fashion opportunities, to focus on offense when they were trying to keep this rampant Sundowns force at bay?
I thought in the first half it was quite difficult. Your movement was quite good, and interchanging of positions was good, and it caused us a few problems. But we had 1 or 2 chances in the first half as well. There was that last-ditch tackle from Arendse where we set Magubani through, and then again Lamola as well. And in the second half we came out a completely different team. I thought that we competed up until the last 10 minutes when they got onto the ball. It was quite even. And a big shout at the end there. I need to have another look at that. It's easy to give it one side, not so easy on the other. From where I was sitting, it looked like a tackle from behind, but you get some and you don't get some. But second half performance much better than the first.
That's right. I mean, you look at it in totality. How much does it destabilize the remainder of your campaign? Because you seem to be satisfied with the performance now, looking at your remaining 3 fixtures.
Yeah, not easy fixtures. Kaizer Chiefs, Platinum and Maritzburg. And like we've said, a point in this game would have been a very good point for us, but Sundowns have been beating everybody, let's be honest. So we knew it's going to be difficult. We've got to just try and maximize the points in the next few games, and I think the Chiefs and Platinum Stars game are going to be very important for us to pick up points from them.
All the best for those fixtures, coach.
Thank you, Carol.
Excellent. So they're walking away tonight with their heads held very high, looking at the effort that they put in, Abafana Best 10. But it's all about Masanda Wana. Of course, 3 points in the bag, a 6-point lead, which is what they came for here tonight. And now we're throwing the gauntlet out to the Buccaneers. What a night.